Jai Hind, my dear student. Today I am going to teach you about computer virus. So, what is computer virus? Virus stands for Vital Information Resource Under Siege. Viruses are programs which are created deliberately to damage critical information and data. A virus can badly affect or infect your computer without your knowledge and can alter its working. Once a virus is in your computer, your files and operating system may get damaged. Very few viruses are harmless. They display only a simple message, but most of the viruses are very harmful. They destroy the data or even the entire hard disk. So there are various types of viruses. The first one is file infector. This is the most common type of virus. It adds virus code to the regular programming code within the program files. So when the infected program is executed, other program files also get infected. This virus can cause irreversible damage to files by permanently destroying the content. Second is boot sector virus. This virus attaches itself to the boot sector of the disk. This sector is the part of the disk where startup instruction and the file allocation tables are kept. This sector is read and loaded into the memory every time the disk is booted. Evidently, this virus is also very dangerous, so be careful. Next is executable file virus. This virus stores itself in an executable file and infects other files each time the file is run or executed. Fourth one is macrovirus. This virus infects files that are created using certain applications or programs that contain macros. These mini programs make it possible to automate series of operations so that they are performed as a single action, thereby saving the user from having to carry them out one by one. So, examples of viruses are first, worm. So worm is a harmless virus that simply replicates itself, but in the long run it takes over all the resources of the computer system and eventually the computer becomes useless. Worms have the capacity to travel from system to system very easily. Second one is Trojan horse. So Trojan horse, according to Greek mythology, was a huge hollow wooden horse constructed by the Greeks that hide a selected force of men inside. They used this horse to gain friendly entrance into Troy during the Trojan War. In computing, Trojan virus comes as a friendly program like game, application, etc. However, it is very dangerous as it destroys all the data on your system. Trojan horse does not replicate itself, but it can be very destructive. It can be spread through a number of ways, but the common means of infection is attachment through mail. I hope you understand well. Next is rootkit. Rootkit is a program that hides in a computer and allow someone from a remote location to take full control of the computer. Once the rootkit is installed, the rootkit author can execute programs, change settings, monitor activities, and access files from a remote computer. Fourth is sweeper. So sweeper, also known as Rog, it is a fake antivirus. It is designed in such a way that it looks like an antivirus software, but in reality it is a virus. People download it unintentionally and the sweeper virus enters in their computer and change system files, browsing activity, and many more. Next is sleeper virus. The sleeper virus is known to steal your personal and financial information. This virus is programmed to target large network only. This virus has infected millions of machines so far. Okay, so my dear student, next virus is Algebra. Algebra is a computer virus which infects executable files. It loaded into the memory by executing an infected program and then affects the computer runtime operation, corrupts and the program or overlay files. The virus manipulates the file allocation table and swaps file names so that files get lost slowly. So, slowly, all the files get lost time to time. Next is logic bomb. So, a logic bomb is a program or portion of a program which lies dormant until a specific piece of program logic is activated. In this way, a logic bomb is very analogous to a real world landmine. The most common activator for a logic bomb is a particular date. So, logic bomb checks the system date and does nothing until a pre-programmed date and time is reached. At that point, the logic bomb activates itself and executes its code. Hope you have understood the logic bomb. The next is Christmas virus. So Christmas virus is an email worm that spread by email as a small executable file with a variety of names and extensions. The worm is propagated by copying itself onto local and network drives as well as emailing itself as an attachment to any address. It could read from the address book and files stored on the infected machine. Infected email message arrived with the subject Merry Christmas and the main body Happy Holidays. The attachment has the name postcard followed by an executable and extensions. So be careful when Christmas comes and please do not open any email from an unauthorized person. Next is adware. Adware is a program that displays an unwanted advertisement in a banner or pop-up window on web pages, email messages or on other internet services. If you click on the advertisement, it takes you to the virus contained site and the virus will install on your computer. So be careful while you are browsing on the internet. Okay? Okay, my dear students. Next is spyware. A spyware is a program placed on a computer or mobile device without the user knowledge and then communicates or sends the same information to some other outside source while the user is online. Okay, so what are the sources of viruses? Viruses are activated on your computer through various ways, but one among them common means of spread of virus is email. Email viruses are spread by files attached to email messages. You cannot get an email virus from a message that contains only text. When you open an email attachment that contains a virus, the virus spreads to your computer. If you forward the attachment to other people, their computer will also get affected when they open the attachment. Okay, my dear students, and the second source is internet download. So there is a lot of stuff to download from the internet, but if something in the stuff you want to download is infected by virus, then the virus enters your computer system. Then the virus replicates itself and infects other files on your computer. This means if your computer is infected by virus, then whatever file you share with others could contain the virus. Other source is software distribution, like you distribute the software through flash drive, floppy disk, CD, DVD, your internet over internet. Okay, so if your computer is virus infected and you copy your software on a CD or pen drive to distribute to others, the virus of your computer might also get copied on the CD or pen drive. Next is malware. So what is malware? Malware is a term used for computer viruses, worms, Trojan horse and rootkits. It is a program that acts without the user knowledge and deliberately alters the computer operation. Some corrupt programmers or virus authors write malware and then test it to ensure if it can deliver its payload. So what is payload? A payload is a destructive event a program is intended to deliver. So malware deliver its payload on a computer in variety of ways. So when a user opens an infected file, when user runs an infected program, when user boots the computer with infected CD or pen drive. So carefully use the CD and pen drive. When a user connects an unprotected computer to a network, when an infected file is downloaded from the internet. So what are the systems of malware or virus attacks? So when malware or virus attacks, the system's memory becomes less than unexpected. It runs much slower than usual. Files become corrupted. Screen displays unusual messages or image. Music or unusual sound plays randomly. Existing programs and files disappear. Programs or files do not work properly. Unknown programs or files mysteriously appear. System properties change. Operating system does not start up. Operating system shut down unexpectedly. So what are the effects of malware or attack? It can damage or rename the important files. It can damage or destroy the operating system. It can decrease the speed of the computer. It can reduce the memory or hard disk space. It can infect boot records. It can infect executable files. So what is antivirus program? An antivirus program detects the change that the virus caused in the computer. An antivirus program protects a computer against virus, identifying and removing any computer virus found in the memory storage media or incoming files. Antivirus program use virus signature as one of their techniques for detecting virus. A virus signature, also called a virus definition, is a known specific pattern of virus code. It is necessary to update your antivirus program signature file often for tackling the file containing patterns of new discovered virus. This important activity allows your antivirus software to protect your computer against virus. So most antivirus programs contain an automatic update feature that regularly prompts the user to download the updated virus signature and at least once a week. So how does the antivirus work? If an antivirus program identifies an infected file, it attempts to remove the malware. If it cannot remove the infection, it often quarantines the infected file. A quarantine is a separate area of a hard disk that holds the infected file until the infection can be removed. This step ensures that other files will not be infected. So quarantine files remain on your computer until you delete them or restore them. So some popular antivirus software programs like McAfee, Norton Antivirus, Kaspersky, AVJ Antivirus, Total IAV, Quick Hill, Avira, Avasti, Piper, These are the most common antivirus programs. So what are the that you can take against computer virus? So there is no method that guarantees computer or network from viruses and other malware, but some precautions that you can take to protect your computer from this infection. So most is do not start a computer with removable media inserted in the drives or plugged in the optical disk drive should be emptied, and USB port should not contain the flash drive. Okay, my dear students, never open an email attached unless you are expecting the attachment and it is from a trusted source. Okay, so a trusted source is a company or person you believe will not send a virus knowingly. Okay, if a person unexpectedly sends you a message with an do not assume that the attachment is safe. That person computer may be infected with the virus. That email may be copy itself. So confirm with the person whether he or she actually sent the file or not. If you receive a message with a file extension that you suspect is a virus and you have no other way to verify that it is a legitimate, delete the message. In all cases, it is better to permanently delete the message rather than send it to deleted item folder. Okay, my dear. Credit card info, 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 credit card information, or account passwords. So bear in mind that no legitimate company or organization will ever contact you via email to. Never trust any email message or website that asks you to update or confirm sensitive data such as your bank account number, credit card information, or account password. So bear in mind that no legitimate company or organization will ever contact you via email to update or confirm such information online. To keep your computer safe from viruses, always download software and files from trusted website. Install an antivirus program on your computer, update the software and the virus signature files regularly. Set the macro security in program so that you can enable or disable macros. Enable macros only if the document is from a trusted source and you are expecting it. Stay informed about new virus alerts and virus hoaxes. Last, scan all downloaded programs for viruses and other malware. So my dear student, the internet is written in pen, not with pencil. So think before you post anything over the internet. Okay, my dear student? Think before you click. So when you are surfing the internet or you are working on your computer, please think before you click on any links or any website. Nothing ever goes away once it is posted online. So with this quote, I am ending this chapter. I hope you have learned from this chapter. Please do subscribe and like this video and comment in the comment box. Okay, my dear student, thank you.